It's Tuesday. Phil Lindemann with your Krystal 93 News at noon. Tragic news from Dillon Marina, where an employee died of a cardiac emergency yesterday afternoon. Dillon locals feared a fire when 2 fire engines and several other emergency responders rushed to the marina. Bystanders and then first responders tried resuscitating the victim. The person was then taken to the hospital, where more life-saving measures were unsuccessful. A solo hiker was found dangerously hypothermic but alive on a southern 13er in last week's snowstorm. Chaffee County rescuers are telling the story online. They say the hiker called for help just after dark and then lost service. This person was wearing only a hoodie with no food or water and took a shortcut down an avalanche path, bushwhacking through 8 inches of fresh snow. Temperatures were in the teens. By midnight, rescuers found footprints. By 2 a.m., they came across a strange rock and realized it was the hiker sitting upright, legs pulled to the chest and covered in snow. Rescuers spent the wee hours warming up the hiker. By 5 a.m., evacuation began. By sunrise, nearly 12 hours later, the grateful and responsive person was in the ambulance. The lessons say rescuers, be prepared and do not rely on your cell phone to get you out of trouble in the woods. The Outlets at Silverthorne is tearing down several buildings in the Red Village, formerly home to The Gap and Chico's Off the Rack. The Outlets tell the Summit Daily this demolition is clearing space for a new commercial project. No word yet what it is. Summit Stage is bringing back half-hour buses to the Frisco Copper route this ski season. The stage cut all half-hour buses countywide in 2021. But Frisco to Copper is the only route with renewed service. Regular half-hour buses on other routes will have to wait until summertime. AAA expects 4.7 million Americans will board a plane this Thanksgiving holiday to see family. That is the most in nearly 20 years. Another 49 million will drive at least 50 miles or more, the most on the road since just before the pandemic. Yet another local town council is giving itself a pay raise. Town of Dillon is voting next week to make more. If approved, council earns $750 per month. That's a 50% increase. The mayor makes $1,400 per month, up 40%. Frisco Council recently said yes to a similar raise. Vail Resorts is doubling down on digital access this season. The ski company has rebranded the Epic Mix app, now known as My Epic, and revealed Bluetooth Epic passes loaded up to your phone. Meanwhile, over in Aspen, a new terrain expansion is getting the old school treatment, a hand-drawn map. Colorado Sun reports a map of the new Heroes terrain was just unveiled. Avalanche danger remains low today in Summit and across the state. In sports, the Broncos beat the Bills last night 24-22. The Avalanche beat the Kraken 5-1. Tonight, the Nuggets play the Clippers at 8 on TNT. And in local sports, brought to you by Cassandra Schultz and Associates with American Family in Dillon, semi-pro hockey is back in Breck this Friday and Saturday when the Vipers are hosting Rock Springs. Puck drop is 7 o'clock both nights. Phil Lindemann, Krystal 93 News.